This is the Park Kitty Kid 76 here again, and I'm going to demonstrate my new iPod Touch 6. This is a brand new feature that I finally got this when my dad bought it at Target last weekend. After 3 years that we haven't got the other versions of the iPod Touch, well, it's finally back for this version of the iPod Touch, which is the 6th generation. The iPod Touch 6 has the same features as my iPad mini, the one that I still have it, but it has iOS 8 and all other versions, both the recent iPads, iPhones, and iPods. But my iPod Touch 4 has no iOS 7, iOS 8, or any other versions have support the old version of the old Apple devices. Thankfully, this is my new version of the iPod Touch 6, which I'm using it right now. Now, before I can continue with the demonstration video, I gotta show you the 4th version that I will show you here. This is the old iPod Touch 4, the ones I got it back in 2012. And yep, it has the oldest features right there. As you can see, this is the oldest version right there. The main problem is this thing does not work. You know, on and off buttons does not work. It gets stuck in right there. Also has the old thing. It has a glass, you know, the mirrored parts on the back, as well as some old volumes right there. And it has a large port and some headphones. Just for the size comparison, this is my new iPod Touch 6 that I have it right here. You got the features are something right there. The same thing as this one. It has a built-in flash right there. Unlike other things right there, you see it, the same comparison as this one. This is a side-by-side comparison. This is the 4th generation that has 8 gigs, and my iPod Touch 6 version has 16 gigs. It has a space gray on it. So, now I can continue on that. I'm going to boot this up right now. And I'll slide this up. And this is the new feature that has iOS 8. Of all these features right there, it has the same as my iPad mini. Yep. First of all, I'm going to go on FaceTime. You got to sign your name if you want to do the FaceTime. And calendar. Yep, the same thing as my iPad mini. You can do whatever you want, you know, some of their dates and calendars or something, just like I did. And then you go on photo. This is the camera roll, the picture that I just saw here. And there's no photos or videos. You could do it whatever you wanted to. And then you go to camera. As you can see, this is the new way of doing something. It has a new camera right there. If you like taking a picture, whatever you want it to be. It has the same thing as this one. And then you go to videos and some slow motion. This is the only iPod Touch 6 has slow motion. And their time capsule, the ones I did it with the iPad mini. And the square, this is the actual size square. And pano, you know, it says pano on that. Yep, like we did, this is the 6th version that has a panorama. You could take a picture like a whole 360-degree angle kind of thing. So, now let's go over to the weather. This is the updated version of the weather right there. Is where it's telling me the temperatures, see how it was in like the weather or something, weather conditions. You could use whatever you wanted this thing in current meteorologists. And then you go to clock. You could use the clock right there. This is the Eastern time zone right there. There's also the alarm, stopwatch, and timer. This is the actual thing. You could do that too. And then you go to the maps. That's where you locate it at. You could do maps whatever you like. And some videos. This is the one I've been watching this video. The ones I've been try to download for the iTunes. And you could go on notes right there. You could write in notes whatever you want. And you could go to reminder. You could write notes in here, the same thing. Now you go on stocks. This is the one I've been trying to put the stocks in it. Well, all other device has a stocks and the temperature or the weather or something in this iPod Touch. And you go to Game Center. You could use the challenges and other things and so much more. And you go to Newsstand. You could do the newsstands in this section. And then you go to iTunes Music. Yep. You can download the music or purchase whatever you want to purchase in this thing. Other ones like other releases and all these other things like its new artists, hot albums, greatest hits, and more. Essential hip hop and pre-orders and some quick links. You could go onto movies. You could download the movies off iTunes. Whatever you want to do this. Whatever you decide to. The same thing as I mentioned before. And then you'll go on the TV shows. You can download from the episodes or the season in this TV series. No other things of my up to now. Breaks out of the ordinary. And then you search on it. You can search the name, artist, whatever you want to do this, and then you go to purchase. Here are the tones, Genius, purchase, and downloads. And that's all you got to do. And then you go to iTunes app. You could download pay or free apps. The ones I've been demonstrate this thing. And then you go to the charts there. This is paid. You pay for the apps free, like I did in a free section of the apps. And top grossing. Yep. The whole top grossing thing is just the charts of this app. And then you go over to Explorer. Yep, that's where you tell Explorer some of their things. And you can go on all categories, whatever you pick. So that'll be alright with that. And then you go to trending searches. You could search whatever you want. And updates. That I picked these two. Because I purchased that of this version. And then you go to iBooks. Yeah, it's no books in this stuff. You could go in other features as well. The whole categories on that list. You know, the audiobooks and everything on that thing. So does everybody will love this thing. And then there's top charts, the same thing as in the features, and there's search and purchase if you want to purchase any audiobooks and stuff. And here's a new feature, health. It's where you tell about this the health thing, you know, is how to make the exercise and whatever you want a routine is. And there's a day, a week, the month, and a year. And then you go to health data, body measures, fitness, me, nutrition, results, sleep, and vitals. And you could go to the sources right there if you want to do that. And then you go to passbook. You could use the passbook if you find them out something in there. And then you go to settings. So this is the settings that the other version has the same thing as my iPad mini, of all other versions on that. Same as this one. I downloaded some other apps on my previous iPad mini version. And also you can lift up this thing, and there's airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, do not disturb, and lock. You know, the lock thing goes on rotation. And there's the brightness. You can want to do the brightness on it. If the screen display is too bright, you can adjust the brightness on it. And also, this is the volume right there, and there are play functions, and there's the airdrop, and then here you see this one. Take a look at this. Yep, yeah, I know it's been glare. You know, the flashy thing. And all these deep features on there. Or you can swipe down, and then you see the notifications on it. That's today notification. And mostly temperatures in there. There's no events if you want to go at the events. And here are the stocks. And tomorrow's event, well, and there's notification. This is when you're notified in my device, so let's go over to this one. And all other apps that I've been download, you know, the whole apps right there. And let me go to extras. This is the extras there's exclusively for iTunes, the new version of that. There's Pages, Numbers, iMovie, Keynote, GarageBand, iTunes U, Apple Store, Find Friends, and Find iPhone. And then you go to the message. Yeah, you can sign in with the iMessage. And then you go to mail. You can look through the mails in here. And the mailboxes right there. And then you go to Safari. Yep, they're all Safaris right in the link where it says Apple, Bing, Google, and Yahoo, and more. And the book notes, favorites, history, Facebook. And then the reading list, yep, is empty. And then sharing. You can share whatever you make it in this Safari. And you go to music. Yeah, this is the Apple Music. It says all the way you'll love the music. You can go on the 3-month trial and then go to music, whatever you like. You can unlimited access over 30 million songs, like radio stations and personal connections and more. And then you go to calculator. You could type the calculator, unlike my old iPod Touch 4. You could do the math, whatever you want. And then you go to podcast. This is what I download, the free podcast. You could download whatever you wanted. And then go to contacts. You could use a contacts and some voice memos. This is the new version of voice memos. Unlike my iPod Touch 4, this is the only device that has voice memos. You can record the speech, whatever you've been listening to. And all these free apps right there, the whole apps that I just downloaded a couple of weeks ago. For example, let me go on YouTube. So I know it's a demonstration video. The ones I see on my YouTube channel. Let's watch the video that I posted on that since yesterday. The ones I've been posted, the LED LCD TV. As you can hear right now, so let me scroll this out. Let's see what you even hear. How to make the connections and everything. And the other spine, which is the same exact in French, the way to set up. And if you want to do this, you could scroll right there and move on to the next one. This is the video game system, which is the better components as well as VCR for analogs and everywhere. If you want to continue some of the videos that I want, so this is on my YouTube channel, the ones in the recent video. Let's go over right there at Test Siri. What's the weather for today?
Here's the forecast.
Did the Yankees win yesterday?
The Yankees narrowly lost to the Orioles yesterday. The final score was 5-3.
Yep. And you can use all types if you want, whatever. So, I know it's a better time for some of their users, if I had time for that. Now let's go over to update guide and use the updates. Let's get start the updates and new versions and everything. Want to know about that, and then you could use the type. It's the Google thing. Yep. This is the update that we show you step by step on how to make this better version, the way it used to be. And I guess I've been up to the point. There's a whole list goes on, and other words you've been setting up is how to get it. And we'll buy the app. Well, you know, and congrats, and everything is done. Before I close this video, I gotta show you on the back. This is the big megapixel eyesight camera. This is the flash that I just saw right there. This is the thing that looks like a Wi-Fi. This is the Apple logo and the iPod logo. And it doesn't say any gigs in there. And with this thing, this is the new updated version with the headphones and the lightning cable. And these speaker grills right there. And take a look on the bottom left on the back. Yeah, you used to have the loop strap. You know the loop strap right in there? Yep, it's gone. This is the iPod Touch 6 version. It has no loop strap. You know, when you open the button like this, and then you put a strap on it. The only iPod Touch 5th version has a loop strap. But on the 6th version, this does not include the loop strap in this one, unfortunately. And last one, this is the power buttons, you know. It looks like a power button, but it's the metal, you know, it's kind of the metal thing. And also, along with that, it has some volumes, you know, whatever you desire. So, there it is. Well, I've been waiting for 3 years, and it came with other versions of the iPod, and I finally got the 6th version iPod Touch. I know some of the users who demonstrate the same iPod Touches that we saw in their video, and I'm glad to enjoy my new version in the iPod Touch 6. And that'll do it for my demonstration video. If you want to see more of my previous unboxing video of the 6th version iPod Touch, go check the link down below. And tell us what you think about my new devices, just leave a comment. But until then, this is the Park Kitty Kid 76, thanks for watching.